Thinking about moving to Alicante? Before you pack your bags, there are 5 important things you absolutely must know. From the best neighborhoods to real estate market trends, I'm here to help you make the smartest decision before relocating. Hi, I'm Andrea, your local real estate agent here in Alicante. If you're interested in buying, selling, investing, or relocating to Alicante, make sure to subscribe for weekly tips and insights. Feel free to reach out, I love to chat. Let's dive in. First, choose the right neighborhood based on your needs. Choosing the right neighborhood really depends on your lifestyle. Let's break it down. If you're moving here with your family, areas like Playa de San Juan and Alicante Golf might be perfect for you. They offer great schools, parks, and a safe environment for kids. Plus, they are right by the beach. For real estate investors, Alicante offers several promising areas, depending on your investment strategy. The city center and areas around the university remain strong for long-term rentals, thanks to consistent demand from students and young professionals. However, with the new regulation putting a pause on short-term rental licenses, investors are beginning to shift their focus. We are now seeing growing interest in up-and-coming neighborhoods just outside the city center, where prices are still reasonable and rental yields are attractive, especially for long-term strategies. Also, luxury investors are increasingly looking at coastal areas like Albufeira and Cabo de las Huertas for high-end buy-to-hold opportunities. These areas attract affluent tenants and second-home buyers looking for Mediterranean charm and privacy. And for those thinking about retiring, Cabo de las Huertas and Alicante's surrounding coastal towns like Santa Pola, Altea, and Villa Joyosa offer the perfect mix of peace, Mediterranean views, access to quality healthcare, and a large international expat community. Cabo de las Huertas, in particular, is ideal for retirees who want a quiet, upscale neighborhood right by the sea, while still being close to the city center and all the amenities. It's peaceful, scenic, and well-connected. Plus, it's one of the safest areas in Alicante. You also find English-speaking doctors, friendly neighbors from all over the world, beautiful walking trails along the cliffs, and the laid-back Spanish lifestyle that makes retirement feel like a permanent vacation. Second, the real estate market in 2025. What you need to know. Alicante's real estate market is on the rise and is becoming one of the most attractive regions in Spain for both lifestyle buyers and investors. Prices are still considered affordable compared to cities like Madrid, Barcelona, or even coastal areas like Marbella, but they are going up, especially when it comes to high-end villas and new developments, where properties can easily exceed 1 million euros, particularly in areas like Cabo de las Huertas and along the beachfront. The beauty of this market is that it offers options for almost every budget. Whether you are looking for a cozy apartment in the city center, a penthouse with sea views, or a luxury villa with a pool, there is something for everyone. But timing is everything. Knowing where to look and when to buy can make a huge difference in terms of return on investment and long-term value. And here's something important for investors to know. The city has put a temporary freeze on new short-term rental licenses. This has pushed many investors to shift their focus toward long-term rental properties, student housing, and buy-to-hold luxury homes, which are now seen as safer, more stable options. That said, if you're planning to relocate and live here full-time, don't worry. There are still incredible opportunities to buy a primary residence at a great price. Even with rising demand, Alicante remains significantly more affordable than Madrid or Barcelona, both in terms of property prices and overall cost of living. You can enjoy a beachfront lifestyle, excellent healthcare, and a vibrant community, all without breaking the bank. Third, cost of living. How much do you really need? Let's talk about money. One of the biggest reasons people fall in love with Alicante is how affordable it is compared to other European cities. And if you're coming from the US, you'll be shocked by the difference. For example, you can live comfortably here for around 2,500 euros per month. That includes rent, groceries, entertainment, and healthcare. And if you own your home, your cost of living can drop significantly over time. While the purchase taxes in Spain are generally higher than in the US, often around 10 to 12% of the purchase price, owning a property here is much more affordable in the long run. Annual property taxes, utilities, and maintenance costs are usually much lower than what homeowners pay in the US or Northern Europe. Plus, you get the beach, the sun, and a Mediterranean lifestyle at a fraction of the cost. 4. The legal process of buying property in Spain. If you're thinking of buying a home in Spain, then you definitely want to understand the legal process before jumping in. It's not overly complicated, but there are a few key steps that are absolutely essential to protect your investment. First, you'll need to get your NIE number. That's your Spanish tax identification number, and it's required for any property purchase. From there, the most important thing is to work with a trusted local lawyer who can review contracts, handle paperwork, and represent your interests during the entire transaction. Opening a Spanish bank account is not mandatory, but it's often recommended, especially if you plan to live in Spain or need to pay for utilities, property taxes, or ongoing services. Some buyers choose to transfer funds through their lawyer or currency exchange platform instead. Fifth, healthcare and health insurance. What to expect? If you become a resident, you may qualify for Spain's public healthcare system. It's excellent and mostly free. But yes, there can be wait times for certain specialists. Many expats choose private healthcare for faster access to doctors and specialists. Private plans usually start around 50 to 150 euros per month, depending on your age, coverage, and whether you want 100% expenses covered or a copay plan. Not bad, right? If you're not a resident yet and you are applying for a Spanish visa like the non-lucrative visa or digital nomad visa, you will need to show proof of private health insurance with no copayments and full coverage within Spain. That means your plan must cover 100% of medical expenses without deductibles or out-of-pocket fees and be issued by a provider authorized to operate in Spain. This requirement ensures that you won't rely on the public healthcare system during your first year in the country. Many international insurance providers don't meet these standards, so it's important to choose a Spanish-based company or one that specifically meets Spanish immigration rules. Some of my clients from the US were honestly shocked at how affordable and high quality the healthcare is here. The final thing you need to know, Alicante isn't just a place to live, it's a lifestyle. Whether you are a retiree looking for peace, an investor hunting for opportunities, or someone dreaming of a fresh start, Alicante has something for you. The expat community is huge. People from the US, UK, Italy, Northern Europe, and so many students from around the world. And the locals, absolutely wonderful. From incredible food and beach days to hiking trails and year-round sunshine, life here really is something special. So, are you ready to move to Alicante? If you have any questions about finding the perfect home, I'd love to help. Drop your questions in the comments, subscribe for more real estate tips, and reach out for a free consultation. Hope to see you soon in sunny Alicante. Adios! Bye for now!